Hello everybody and welcome to Encounter Roleplay. I'm Deadfish Sex Icon. I'm back today with yet another episode of City of Mist, the Larkspur sequence. We've got the full cast and crew back with us today for yet some more adventures and shenanigans. So let's get to it, my friends. I'm stressed, but let's do it. We have Metamancer at MC for tonight. Meta, how's it going?
It's going good. Apparently Will is stressed and I'm not. Okay, so yeah, I'm Metamancer. I wrote the campaign and I'm really looking forward to the last 3 episodes because you guys are like so close to the truth. You can almost reach for it. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to everything.
So close and yet so far. Well, we also have with us tonight Anna. Anna, how's it going?
Hello, it's going. I also love the way that you said stressed.
Stressed.
Stressed. Such a musical genius. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm gonna be playing Lena Ridley. She is Coffee Bay, and she hates Shiyu. And only drama can come out of today, I feel. If we were to, you know, get together, I don't know. But she's not happy. She will fight you.
Yes, absolutely. Well, we also have Tommy back with us tonight. Tommy, how's it going, my friend?
It's going. I'm exhausted, but I'm ready. I play Shiyu, former flower boy of the group, former flower K-pop boy of the group. Sort of turned bad boy. We're not sure where he's at right now. All he knows is that the rest of the party are a bunch of narcs.
Literally a policeman. We also have Mr. Sheepdog with us today. Sheepy, how's it going, buddy?
Hey guys, I'm Sheepdog. I play Jack Fantastic and more recently his avatar form, Johann Faust, who is hell-bent on finding Mephistopheles, a demon, for reasons.
Absolutely, yes. And last but not least, we have Scraticus with us tonight. Scrat, how's it going, my friend?
Oh, it's going fantastic. I also am not stressed, so that's good. I'm playing Dr. Short at the minute, who believes that you should tell people the truth, all of it. Tell them everything, especially loved ones.
Great stuff. As for myself, I'll be playing Russell Gibbs, the police officer who's now just seen this pantry-ass motherfucker Rosenberg from like 4 episodes ago, and looks like he may be more involved in this than we knew before. So he's pretty upset, and he's trying to stop his friends from killing people. He's really not on board with the murder of innocent people. He's working on it. Perhaps soon he will be. But before we dive into the game, I'll remind you guys, of course, we're sponsored today by City of Mist. City of Mist is on Kickstarter right now, and you can also go to their website, cityofmist.co, to check out a awesome noir detective role-playing games and kind of like superpowers as well. It's fucking awesome. If you enjoy the show, you should definitely go and check it out. Check out their PDFs. They've got awesome books as well over there in print, and all of their accessories as well. And the Kickstarter is linked down below for you guys in the chat. And of course, we're sponsored today by fantasygrounds.com, our virtual tabletop of choice in which we're playing the City of Mist today. You can check out Fantasy Grounds for free with their demo license, and their full licenses start at just $4, so definitely go and check those guys out. And last but not least, whalinggames.co.uk support and sponsor the show and channel. Whalinggames.co.uk is the go-to destination for role-playing games, board games, war games, miniatures, anything nerdy and geeky, Magic the Gathering. They've got it all over there at up to 20% off the retail value, so definitely go and check out whalinggames.co.uk, my friends. Of course, you guys know you can interact with today's show. If you haven't followed yet, follow the show. We have a retweet counter here. We'll hit 20 retweets. You guys get to decide something next, which happens in our game. And of course, last but not least, you can donate to affect the game by giving players nat 1s, nat 20s, wild magic surges, and worse. But I will hand over to Metamancer to remind us about what happened last week on the Larkspur sequence.
Okay, great. Okay, lots of things happened last week. Like a lot. You guys did a ton of stuff. So to start off, obviously, Dr. Shaw and Jack were still at the station dealing with the aftermath and the current threat of one of the assailants that was still there, one of the gunmen. and Dr. Shaw was able to disarm him partially, as Jack was able to also bolster him in his attempt to essentially diffuse the situation. Luckily, it did work out, and Shaw was able to ask some interesting questions from this individual who unfortunately didn't speak, but made some grunting and gestures to help allude to some of the plans of what happened. Shaw was able to see that the actual intended target was in fact the chief of police, who he did actually shoot and kill. During that same process, Gibbs and Lena showed up and attended to the wounded as Gibbs went further into the station to see what was happening. Of course, upon seeing the chief of police dead and this hulking man with Jack and Shaw, finally they were able to kind of figure out a little bit more and arrest the individuals responsible for the murders that had just taken place. Gibbs continued on to investigate the security footage and was able to divulge quite a bit of information, including the fact that the commissioner himself was either aware of or maybe even responsible for the attack on the station. Following that particular lead, he was able to find the car that the commissioner got away in, which led him to the wife of the mayor in the city. But before going on that little adventure, Shaw and Shiyu, after everybody got a nice rest in the evening, went back to Cammy's Tavern in order to recover Shiyu's sister. Unfortunately, upon the arrival, and much to Shiyu's dismay, she was missing again. And so, in a little bit of a panic, Shiyu managed to find and contact his sister, who didn't remember anything that happened at all, and she was acting like everything was perfectly fine. So they did meet up for lunch, where Shaw was doting a little bit over Shiyu, trying to convince him to tell his sister the truth of all the events that transpired. After quite a bit of debate back and forth over some delicious food, they went back to the Parks estate after Shiyu convinced his sister to take a few days off. Meanwhile, Jack, Lena, and Gibbs decided before going to the mayor's house to double check on the commissioner, maybe he would be home. Unfortunately, when they arrived, his door was a little ajar, and inside, a lot of the things there were trashed, with no sign of a particular struggle, maybe a robbery, or we don't really know. They weren't able to glean too much information, unfortunately, but they do know that the commissioner and his wife are missing. And so onward to the mayor's house, where they pull up to see in the window the mayor's wife sitting on a couch across from who they realize is Rosenberg. And that is where we're going to pick things off. So let's jump in.
Motherfucker. I like, guys. Have you seen this?
Did he lie to us?
Yeah. Looks like it. Wait, talking to the... I mean, why would Rosenberg not tell us that he just hangs out at this country club where all this shady shit goes on?
Maybe he's working for the good guys, but acting like a bad guy.
Okay. I have Rosenberg's number, right?
I think
for
so.
sure do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
At least
give
one
him
of you
a
guys
call.
has.
Like while we watch him, let's give him a call. And let's ask him what he's up to.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Okay. The phone or the dial tone, it rings.
Mhm.
No response, but about a minute after the phone call is dropped, you get a text. Can't talk.
I'm willing to give him the benefit of the fucking doubt. But, honestly, this guy seems shady.
He does, but I mean, don't think he'll kill us. If that makes sense. He's a shady guy,
Right.
but I think
Snitch, maybe.
if he was truly working for the enemy, he would have tried to get rid of us by killing us, and he would have done that a long time ago.
He did say that he originally started working for the enemy, so it would make sense that he kept up the roots.
Maybe.
I think if we go in now, we might ruin his plans.
Yeah.
So should we wait until he leaves? Should we come back?
Maybe. Let's you know what? Let's park up and let's just watch for a little while. Let's stake it out. Good old fashioned stakeout. I get out
Sounds
my
good.
stakeout binoculars.
Of course. Of course you are. Okay. Sounds good. Let's do, while you guys are doing that, let's do Shiyu and Shaw's scene. You guys arrive at the Parks Estate after a little bit, and your sister kind of, okay, I'm here.
Good.
We done with this?
Yep. Just drive on in through the gate, and we're good. Good.
So,
Yep.
so I'm just gonna stay here. Is that what's
Just for
going
a bit.
on?
Just for a bit. Yeah.
Do you
Sure.
believe she will be safe to you?
You know what? I don't know anywhere that is safe, so I'll go with the safest place I can think of. So.
I mean, isn't this the same place that...
No.
No, you're being
Um,
very cryptic and vague.
You know what's new, sis? Right?
You're involved in police murders and all sorts of stuff, and I'm the one who's concerned for you. It shouldn't be the other way around.
And your big brother is very appreciative of your concern, and I will do my best to stay safe.
It's good that you're both opening up about your feelings. Perhaps
Oh my
you
God,
could
Shaw,
do
we've
some
never,
little more.
no, never had a problem about sharing our feelings, Shaw.
You
not like my
sound
brother.
awfully. You sound like a very closed door. See you. Perhaps if you opened up to your sister, you could communicate in ways you've never thought to before.
He kind of has a point.
Yeah, we can do that in like 3 days. like 3 days.
It's happening in 3 days.
I don't know, but it's a good amount of time where I've got to focus. I've got to focus on this thing with the police first. I just gotta get this done. Just gotta get
What
through
are your
it, and then
priorities, see you?
we'll have a nice long.
What's your number one priority? Is it the police work?
The police work relates to my number one priority, Dr. Shaw. What's
Does
your priorities, Shaw?
It's a very good question.
Exactly. Anyways.
Fine.
Just
I'm here. I will have
I'll text you.
my
I will
assistant-
text you. I will text you regularly to let you know I'm okay. And
Okay.
just check in with you every now and then, and then we'll have a nice long chat. We'll go to the arcade that you like.
Okay, that's fine. Is it okay for my assistant to bring me some of my work?
Yep. Sure.
Since you're
sure.
basically putting me on house arrest somehow.
Mhm. Yep.
I too think this is slightly unnecessary. Do you know, CU, I have a safe house.
No, not your house.
What?
Never your house. He does his own medical
Doc-
practice in his own house. You don't want to go there.
Why would a doctor have a safe house?
You know, that's a good question. It's a good question, Dr. Shaw. Why do you...
I am forever prepared. Occasionally, people arrive on my doorstep and need aid.
He used to be in the army, too. So I think it's like an old military habit.
Oh.
I am a tremendously benevolent soul, and I cannot help but help people.
Exactly. And you know me, I love to help people too. You know, it's like my whole raison d'etre here. Like, so of course, I just need to go do this one thing, help people out, and then we can talk.
Knowledge is a great aid to most people in achieving their goals.
You know, if you think of anything you can tell me about your work that may pertain to this case, you don't have to directly tell me. Just, figure out some way to get around non-disclosure.
Addressing in, I think this may be something he derived from his mother. He seems to want to get information from you without disclosing any himself. We're working through the process.
You're not comparing me to my mother, are you? Oh my God. Shaw, I was just starting to appreciate you, but you're going the other way.
I'm just trying to help you.
No, you're not. I appreciate the sentiment, but you're not helping me right now. You're doing the opposite of helping. You're doing the exact opposite of helping.
I will leave you to a minute on your own. I can tell I'm interfering. I'll offer my hand.
Yes. Oh.
Nice to meet you.
It's
sure
nice
we'll
to
see
meet
each other
you.
again.
Please don't die.
Won't.
Just don't die, okay? Just look after yourself. I'll leave you to a minute alone. I'll see you in a bit.
Hey, don't listen to him too much. He's very good at what he does, but I don't think he's 100% there. Don't think he's all there.
I'm just gonna take your word for it. That's fine.
No, thank you, Sumit. Thank you. All right.
So, what are your plans now? Are you just gonna go fight crime with the police, or?
I'm hopefully not fight crime. Hopefully just help catch crime, and once this case is taken care of, everyone will be infinitely safer, and we can talk, and you can go on doing whatever it is you do. Whatever it is you're doing.
Okay.
That I can't know about, apparently.
You can't know about it. We've had this discussion numerous times.
Okay, fine. Okay.
Okay.
Right. And then she goes in for a hug.
She reciprocates and stay safe and don't do stupid things, please.
I'll try not to.
Don't play the hero. Please just.
I'll try.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you too.
And then as soon as she's in the gate, she is gonna call his brother.
Yeah.
Hey, so Sumin, hey, it's Shiyu. Sumin just drove into the compound.
Slow down.
Can you keep an eye out her for a couple of days?
Whoa, it's been days. You call me in a panic saying she's missing, and now she's here.
Yep, no, I found her. She's good. She doesn't really remember anything, so maybe, keep it on the down low. Don't want to distract her from her projects. But things are kind of real dangerous out in the city right now. And I totally heard about that attack on you last night. And so you can just, keep an extra eye on her, just for the next couple days, until things are sorted out in the city. I gotta go.
No, wait. Okay, there was a police officer asking a lot of questions, and he wants to arrest you. What's going on there?
There's this guy who's on my case because I was the witness to a murder and whatnot, or a murder scene, and so he's really been on my case. lately, and I think he thinks I did it, and thus thinks I attacked you. And so he's just really got it out for me. And I swear I didn't kill anyone.
Okay. Well,
Cool.
I have the lawyers ready with whatever information I was able to. Will you come and like talk to the lawyers? We can. I mean, Mom doesn't know I'm doing this, but I gotta take care of business with our family name, despite
just
all the crap that you've done.
Okay. Just trying to do good in the world. Sung. But anyways, trying to do a bit more good in the world. Hopefully, make the city a little bit safer, especially for you apparently and Sumin. So I'm gonna go now. Just keep an eye out for sis, okay?
Sure. Just don't get arrested, please.
I
PR nightmare that I really don't want to deal with.
Yep. Cool. Bye. And I hang up. Shaw?
Yes? Are you all done?
Yes, we're going now.
I really
where are
think
we
you should have
going?
told
I don't
her.
know where we're going.
I
Where
really
are we
think
going?
You should have told Sumin about the attempt on her life and the powers,
We'll talk about it when there isn't a psychopathic, superpowered super killer out there.
But what if the hyper-powered, super telepathic psycho killer finds her in the meantime? Wouldn't it be better if she was prepared?
Well, I don't think anything I could say will prepare her for that, because clearly something's going on in this city that doesn't want people to know. So, I've given her the best preparation I could. They've got a metric fuck ton of security in there. And they might at least slow down whatever might come long enough for her to call me, or someone so.
A ton of security that you, Jack, and a stomach demon bypassed with ease.
We got lucky. I know our family compound like the back of my hand. So, they don't necessarily have the knowledge that I do to get in and through security. So we're just gonna go with that. And you keep bringing up her safety, and I'm really trying to, I think this is probably the safest I can get her. I'm trying not to think about the fact that I don't know who this is, so I don't know how to protect her from them. And the only way I can know that I can protect her from them is to get them. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna get this person.
You also locked her in a room with a note saying "Don't leave." And the next thing you know, she has left the room and very much left.
Weird shit happens.
What makes you think she's going to stay at the estate? What makes you think she's not just giving you lip service?
Well, you know what? Hopefully my brother can keep an eye on her.
I feel like you've got a lot of issues, see you.
No shit. Congratulations. You figured it out. I've got issues. Same thing people have been telling me my whole damn life.
I think perhaps a little bit of open conversation would be good for you. You're so defensive.
I just want to get this guy. I just all I care about is that this guy is either dead or behind bars somewhere. Can you even keep them behind bars? There's the fucking portal in the wall in her office. I don't know what kind of powers. Put everyone to sleep powers.
I'll rest a hand on Su's shoulder. Calm down, Su. It's okay.
Oh my god, I'm just...
All of this panicking isn't going to help us. What plan do we have? How do you intend to find or catch this person, this being, this power?
I don't know.
So, what can you do? What do you know?
Well, I mean, I only know what you guys know. Really.
Okay.
I know that the people in the tavern are dying. Their souls seem to have been like cut off from their bodies in some weird way. They were put to sleep by sand.
Not a lot we can do there.
The police. What's his name? The police. Chief of police. That the guy's dead. Police commissioner. He's somehow related to all of this. Rosenberg somehow related to all of this, although I'm still not sure whether he's a good or bad guy. You guys never really... I mean, I guess he's good since you guys didn't, like, arrest him or kill him.
Personally, I quite like him. His motivations appeal to me.
I bet you would.
But with regards to the police commissioner, I was recently in contact with Anatoly. He's the mob boss, by the way. During that conversation, he revealed to me that he believes the commissioner is fronting as a rival mob, doing things like trying to use scare tactics on his informants, people like me.
So you think that the police commissioner is this person we're chasing?
I have a measure of trust in Anatoly. We bonded through combat.
You bonded with a mob boss.
Yes, he was the one who broke my arm.
Really concerning. And if this was a different situation, I would be way more concerned than I am right now.
No, but I feel...
Do you think your mob friend knows more? Do you think he can lead us in the right direction?
If he does, I don't think he will. He gives me... He meters out the information he gives me, but I do feel a strong connection to him. And I trust what he has given me. I believe the commissioner should be our next lead.
So, our next goal is find the commissioner, then?
I would say so. Is that not what... I don't know if I know that.
Okay. So who do we go to? Do we go to Gibbs? Do we go to Anatoly?
Well, I may or may not have helped you out a little bit with the Gibbs situation. It could be good to check in and see how your relationship is. Also, something that does need addressing for us to work well together will be your relationship with Lena.
Yeah. No, I know.
Yes, you dicked on her pretty bad.
I what?
You are a dick, Tommy. Is that not how you young people say it?
Wrong name. Wrong name, Nisha.
Tommy.
Wrong name.
It's Tommy. This is Tommy person you're talking to, Shaw.
Real dick.
Apparently I'm a real dick, guys.
The truth is, tell us how you really feel, Scrat.
Tell us how you feel about me, Scrat. There's something else you need to talk to me about, Scrat.
We're talking now. Also, Steve's brother has 2 wild magic surges better. I can look those up for you if you like.
Yeah, either or. I don't know. Maybe Tommy wants to be responsible for what happens.
Oh yeah, I
feel like he should roll.
I'll roll them. Okay, so should we go to Gibbs? Should we go to Anatoly?
I don't feel like Anatoly will give us any more leads. And he is
we'll go to Gibbs.
Powerful.
We'll go to Gibbs then.
I can give him a ring. I have a new phone.
Yeah, you do that, because I don't.
You don't have his phone?
I don't have a phone right now.
Oh, yeah.
Still at the police station, along with my wallet.
That was quite foolish doing that, really.
Getting arrested? Yeah! Yeah, it was! I don't know why I went along with that. I'm gonna be quite honest.
But you did, didn't you? So, and it did bring us closer to the commissioner. Would we have seen the police chief otherwise? We wouldn't have known. We would have had.
I don't really remember much from that time period.
Yes, well, That's somewhere you and your sister have things to talk about, definitely. Something in common. Could be a good common ground to talk about things.
Cool, yeah, we'll talk about everything after. Yeah, good. Call Gibbs.
Ring, 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 ring.
Hey. What's up, Doc?
Hello, Gibbs. I'm here with CU.
Oh,
we've made
okay.
sure his sister is safe, and now we wish to continue seeking leads on the commissioner. I thought I'd check in. Should we meet up with you, or is there something else we should investigate?
Yeah. How's CU feeling?
Closeted, secretive, defensive, but pretty much back to some semblance of normal.
Okay, if you say so, Doc, then you can meet us at some kind of like club that we're at, isn't it? Country club.
I think you went to the mayor's house, didn't you? I'm pretty sure you guys went to the mayor's house.
We checked in and there was no one there, and then we went to the club and we saw Rosenberg there.
You went to the commissioner's house. Yep.
Commissioner's house. Oh, yeah. I'm with you.
And now you're going to the mayor's house. But you did call the secretary of the commissioner.
That's
and
right.
She said that he could also be at the country club.
That's right. I remember now, yeah. I give him the address. We're just outside in the car.
What's the victory pose for?
Well, I'm just looking at that. I'm just looking at that wild magic search for my brother, which really works out well for me.
So,
does it? Are you sure about that?
Anyone nearby to CU's brother? Anyone nearby can never be teleported while wearing clothes. Strong. And then any attempts to change shape will turn CU's brother into a snowman.
Alright.
Good. Snowman brother. Mm-hmm.
Doesn't he also have the elemental summoning thing?
Yep.
Okay.
Which is
Don't
summoning,
snowmen
not
melt?
turning shape.
Yeah.
Very, very accurate, Anna. Rip.
Not in Frozen.
CU's brother. Not in Frozen, oh.
Okay, well, I'll head to you then, Gibbs.
See you there. See you here.
Do you have a vehicle here?
No.
Call an Uber.
Yeah, just hit that Uber app. It charges my credit card. Hit that Uber app on your phone. Just the one with the U. The one with the U. Yes, and then hit call for ride. All right.
It says XL or regular. What is it?
Just hit regular. I don't care. Hit any of them. Except for share. I don't want to share the ride right now because that would be awkward.
Oh, that does sound awfully economic, though.
Yeah, but not good for the investigation.
Your call. And then where do I put the address in?
I give him the family's address, the compound address. It's pretty easy to find. It's hard to miss.
Yeah, but where do I type it in?
Oh my god. Can I have the phone? Can I have the phone real quick?
Yes, certainly.
All right, I type it in and I hand it back. I do everything and I hand it back.
So I can see what you're doing.
I'm just going.
Are you sure that's
really
right?
fast thumb? Yes, 100%.
Go in a different field somewhere else. Or?
No, we're good. Good. Here's your phone back.
It just says address line. Isn't that just the first line of the address?
Yeah, we're good. I got
Uber
it.
should really sponsor this, by the way. All the detail.
So much detail.
Okay, well now.
But yeah, I think that. Yeah. Well, we wait. We wait for them to show up.
Hello?
They'll
Do
be
they
here.
speak to us?
Look,
How do we know
no.
when
Do you see the little car icon on there? You see the little car icon. You see the line connecting the car icon to our current location, which is this dot here, right? Right? It's like 5 minutes away. We just gotta sit here for 5 minutes.
And how do you know there's actually a car on the way?
Oh my god. Faith. I have faith in the Uber app.
Didn't realize I was joining a cult.
You know, it could be. It could be a cult. I hear weird things about that boardroom.
You suspect that there's a third party at play? Perhaps another Illuminati member?
No, oh my god, no. Alright, I think she is gonna put up with Chaw's shit for the next 5 minutes.
Cool. Alright. Your Uber will arrive, and so on and so forth. Gibbs and the rest of you guys staking out the mayor's house. After some time goes by, it just appears like the mayor's wife and Rosenberg are just talking. She stands up to get something to drink, offers him one as well. He takes it, but it doesn't look like he's drinking it. And so after a little while, like an hour goes by, they're still sitting talking. And I would say at this point, Shiyu and Shaw arrive.
They pull up in a car. See you guys. So
do they come into our car? What's he doing?
I guess
here?
if there's room. Maybe we just open up and wind down the window.
I don't put down my window because I don't. Cause sass.
Some things may have happened 2 nights ago.
Let it all out, see you.
I was not in my right mind. It was me, but I won't deny that, but I was not myself. I was angry and sad and upset. I mean, I just found my sister dead. You know, that's. I'm
your
sorry.
Excuse?
No. I mean, I'm just trying to put it all in perspective. I am really sorry. I am really sorry, and I know I have broken your trust, and I mean, look, I can't explain, like, I don't. And I can't apologize for it because it's. I mean, I am apologizing for it, but I can't just say I'm sorry. That's not. I feel like that's not appropriate. So, I mean, all I can do is say that I'm sorry. Promise to make it up to you however I can, and hope to one day regain your trust. And I know that's not going to be easy.
This is going to take a while.
Yeah, I figured.
And
I know.
As of right now, I don't trust you.
Fair.
Because if you can't control yourself in that form, it's. What's to say that you're not going to hurt any of us? Tomorrow you might end up killing us. Or at any moment.
I can't.
Also, you get a wild magic surge for being a Dicorino.
Thanks. Wow, okay, thanks.
Everyone's just hating on
Love
Tony.
you, really.
I can't. Look, I can't make any promises. I don't. This is new, and I don't. What I do is I make a promise to try my best to figure out whatever this is, whatever these powers are, whatever's going on. And if I do that again, I want you to stop me. Whatever it takes.
At this, I think Lena feels his sincerity, but she's still not going to fully trust him. Well, if anything does happen, I won't hesitate.
Thank you.
And then she looks back at Gibbs. So what's the plan?
Oh, to catch you guys up, we've got Rosenberg in there is talking to the mayor. We know the mayor's involved somehow. Not exactly sure how yet. And he won't answer my calls. They've been talking there for like an hour, so there's something going on.
Rosenberg, you say?
What we've got. Yeah, I can like point and just in there.
You guys. I mean, I could give us an in, possibly.
The only thing is we don't want to blow Rosenberg's cover in case he is working against them somehow. Know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, if you ever want a meeting with her that's not necessarily related to so that it's not obvious that you're working on a case. I mean, I can use my family's name to get in, plus, charity work. I do a lot of charity work, and so I can approach her. We've done work with the city before. So I could probably get us in.
What do you guys think? Should we go in?
If this person is an enemy, it would probably be best not to throw around the park name. It would make them targets again.
I don't suppose any of you have some way of planting a bug in there.
Not me.
Not as far as I'm aware. Nope.
Shame.
Man, it really would be nice if one of us had like some super stealth powers.
Yeah.
Well, I can
So useful.
I can make us look different, but not
that different. Yeah, not invisible. I'm stumped. I don't know if how much do we trust Rosenberg that we think he's legit? I mean, when I first met the guy, I thought he was a fucking creep.
I quite liked him. I thought he had good motivations.
He had a fucking pantry. I mean, my gut tells me that there's something fishy going on. What about you, Faust?
I would say the best course of action would be if you, Officer Gibbs, go in by yourself as to talk to the mayor about the commissioner. You cannot explain away our presence. We, in the meantime, could be here as backup, or we could go and search for either the commissioner or that strange man who turned into Mephistopheles.
Okay. That could work, I think. That could work. Especially,
What about if you were doing some sort of routine call? I have my medical license on me. I could be a doctor you've brought to check on him. I don't know. Is that the sort of thing you would do?
Could work, and the other thing is I can just leave my phone on a call and you guys can overhear what's going on. It's the easiest way for us to bug it is just to go in there and you can all hear what we're saying. Could work.
I would assume even if Zimmer was not a bad person, is that they would search you before an audience.
Maybe. I don't know. The police officer don't usually get searched for stuff. We'll see. I haven't got anything on me that's Adam in a phone. I can probably make the call while I'm in there. You know, worst case. Alright, let's try this. We gotta do something. Just waiting here is driving me mad. Fucking hate stakeouts. I'm gonna head in.
Okay. Just as a reminder, this is the mayor's wife, not the mayor.
That's right.
So, yeah, I just wanted to clarify, just in case. Okay. So, do you like ring the doorbell, knock, or walk in?
Yeah, I'll just ring the doorbell and put on my smiley police officer face. We're just doing a routine checkup. You know, there's the car thing that we've got to talk about. So yeah, there's like some legitness to me able to knock on a shit.
Sure.
To confirm, we were doing the call, right?
Yeah, I will be doing the call.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, she used Wild Magic Surge. I know he rolled for it, but I don't know.
Wild Magic Surge is something ridiculous. Like, if he is now bleeding, he changes sex for 1d6 days.
What the?
I don't think he was bleeding.
No, not right now.
He's not right now. I feel like it's very particular in its wording.
It's true.
Yeah.
I will make a side note of it.
What kind of wild magic surge is that?
Damn it, Anna.
Yeah, dang it, Anna.
Okay. So, you get to the door, you ring the doorbell, you hear footsteps come to the door, and a man is there. He appears to be wearing some kind of a uniform. Hello, how can I help you?
Hey, and I flash my ID. Officer Gibbs, I'm just here to ask a few questions in regard to the mayor. And his wife can answer some questions.
She's currently in a private meeting. If you'll come in and I can go see if she's available.
Absolutely. I would love to wait.
Please sit in the waiting area, please.
I go ahead.
Yes, they're that pretentious. They have a waiting area.
Love it.
Yes.
Okay. The classic waiter snappers, right here. I can tell immediately.
Okay. So, are you gonna start the phone call now?
Yeah. While I'm in the waiting area, start the phone call, put it into my top pocket, and Shaw's with me, right?
I think so.
Yep. Okay. Yep. I also flashed my ID.
Yeah, you're like doctor on call.
Yeah.
Whatever. If anyone asks, you're like my backup or assistant or.
I have a medicine bag sitting on my lap.
Yeah. Somebody call for a doctor.
Yeah. Good. Okay. It'll be just a moment. May I take your coats?
I'm fine, thanks.
No, I'm fine, thank you.
It like it hides my like filthy shirts.
Yeah, a refreshment while you wait. Okay.
Would be good.
And for you, sir?
Yes, perhaps I'll try a coffee.
Very well. Okay. He goes off to the kitchen area, as you assume, and begins to. There's some clattering of dishes and such. After a little bit, he comes out with a tray and sets it down on the table in front of you, and sugar and cream. If you need anything else, I'll just be standing right over here.
I'm like, okay.
Okay, so a few minutes go by, you hear a door open, and heels against a hardwood floor as they go across. You get an immediate sense of very strong floral scents. They're not overpowering in like a heavy kind of way. They're very light but strong. They're potent, but it's not overwhelming your senses. And a woman steps into the sitting area. Hello, gentlemen. What can I do for you?
Well, do I know? I maybe know this woman's name on reputation. Or
well, the mayor's last name is Watkins. So
okay.
Either Mrs. Watkins, or might not be proper to call her by first name, but you can if you want to.
Yeah, Mrs. Watkins, Detective Russell Gibbs. It's a pleasure to meet you.
You as well?
Dr.
I'm
Shaw.
sorry,
your companion?
yeah, this is Dr. Hezekiah Shaw. Actually, I'd probably say Dr. Shaw. What is your first name?
Hezekiah.
Yes. Dr. Hezekiah Shaw. All right. Then what brings you to the estate today?
Well, mainly, we're trying to locate your husband, and we're a bit worried about it. Naturally, we're trying to do everything we can to. Brain. The police commissioner.
Well, the commissioner is a dear friend of my husband's, but I'm not sure why you're here. Is something wrong?
Well, he hasn't he hasn't come into work, and it's been a long time. You must have heard about the shooting at the station.
Yes, I have heard about that. Horrible. Yeah. Absolutely horrible business. Very sorry.
Yeah, it's awful. It's truly tragic. Do you know the chief of police well? Does he come here? It's a place you'd feel at home?
I don't. I mean, he was friendly with the family. Of course, being, the chief of police has to work with my husband a lot. Holiday parties and the such of that caliber. But other than that, maybe my husband spent more time with him. I'm not really sure.
Completely understandable.
If I remember correctly, on the reports, he's dead amongst the other casualties at the station.
Tragically, yes.
I see.
So, you wouldn't know if he uses your car or something like that, does he?
The commissioner?
Yeah.
I can't see why he would, but I generally don't ask questions about my husband's dealings. If he maybe lent the commissioner his car, I'm not really sure.
He didn't mention it to you?
No, I really don't care much for his business. And, I help where I can. I'm more interested in, the charities and galas that help raise money.
Naturally, yeah. That's completely understandable, ma'am. I'm just trying to follow up every lead that I possibly can. Do you know if did they meet anywhere? If they were meeting, maybe a club or a bar, restaurant, that kind of thing? Did they meet here?
Well, the country club that's not too far from here is a common place that my husband and the commissioner frequented. I'm actually not sure. I would have to call my husband's secretary to see where he would be at this time.
course.
But, you know, sometimes, well, he has a home office here as well, so really it just depends on where he needs to meet people throughout the day.
There was one a name that's turned up in the investigation, looking for the commissioner, and that is one, is it Aaron Rosenberg? His first name Aaron? Yeah, there's one Aaron Rosenberg. You know anything about this gentleman?
I know he makes watches.
Oh. Okay, has he made watches for you before?
Not sure. Maybe we might have commissioned him to make some custom watches for friends or holiday gifts, perhaps.
Is she lying to me?
She seems reluctant to share information.
I'm not going to say anything, but I'm just going to try and aid ever so slightly by trying to instill creeping anxiety a little bit. So I'm not necessarily doing anything in a move with that, but if Gibbs wants to do anything soon, I'm going to try and aid with that.
It's really important. If you can think of anything at all about this Rosenberg, I really think it might help.
Well, have you visited his shop? You might have more luck there.
I have. Unfortunately, he's not in.
How strange. Well, I wish I could be more help, but unfortunately, I don't really have a lot of information.
That's a shame. That's a shame. But I'll be sure to drop by if I can think of anything else to ask.
Of course. Feel free.
Was it at all, Doc? Did I miss anything?
I don't think so. I was hoping that the mayor or someone would be here to check on them having been through the trauma. When will the commissioner return? Has he sought medical attention?
Again, I don't know. I haven't seen the commissioner in quite some time.
You know where we could find
My
him?
husband works late. Well, like I said, I don't know. You can try the country club or his office, his home. Any of those are generally good options. Why does a doctor have such interest in the commissioner exactly, if you don't know where he is?
I was there today. I have been checking up on everyone involved. The commissioner's one of the only ones who's gotten away without any sort of checkup. It's a tremendous mental ordeal to go through, as well as potentially physical. And I have genuine concern for all those involved.
Ah, I see. Well, like I said, I haven't seen the commissioner. If you were the last person to see him, you're probably more informed than I am.
You know, miss, if you do speak to this Rosenberg guy, you should, if you come across him in any dealings, you should be careful. He's one of those loan shark types. Nice place you got here, by the way.
Thank you. We're well enough off that I don't have to worry about loans.
Not a good luck. Yeah, that's nice. Well, that's all we can do here. We just had to ask those questions, and sorry to be wasting the time in your day. You're obviously a very busy lady, a lot of charity work to be doing here, so I'll let you get on with that. And is it alright if I call if I think of anything else? I promise not to call too much, but if anything comes up, is that alright?
Sure, you can do that. That's no problem. Do you have our phone number?
I certainly do. I do.
Okay.
I'll call your secretary if anything comes up.
Wonderful.
You have a wonderful day.
Yes, you as well. Don't forget to stop and smell the flowers on your way out. I just picked them from the garden.
Oh, I love flowers. I'll be sure to do that. I'm like, way out, I'm like, this fucking woman, she's hiding something, Shaw.
Yes, definitely. She's how do you say it? Stank.
Yeah, she was, that's exactly how you say it. She did. You kidding me? Like a place like this? On a mayor's salary? There's gotta be something else going on around here. I don't trust her one bit. We get out to the car.
And
are you going to stop and
honest.
smell the flowers? Question,
Oh yeah, I
serious
smell
question.
fucking flowers. I want to look at these flowers and see
Shaw?
if they're like bugs or something.
I have no
That sounds
interest.
sketchy.
Okay,
I don't
Gibbs,
smell
face
them so
danger,
much.
please.
Okay, there we
I think you'd be a little more adverse to flowers, considering.
I wanted to, I guess
It was a
less so I was
trap.
going to smell them. I'm going to like look at the flowers, see if they're like fucking bugged or something. But yeah, that's fine. I will smell them in doing so, I'm sure.
As soon as Meta brought it up, I was like, sketchy. No.
I want to see what's up with sketchy flowers. Like, let's see, face danger. I don't know if I've got much that's going to help me here. Is it like something that I need to like dive out of the way of, or is this more of a mental thing that I need to protect myself?
It's a mental thing. I should technically give you a story tag right now.
Okay.
But let's see how you roll.
Let's see. I've got sense danger, and I think it's the only one that I can use here really to help me.
Yeah,
I use
that's
that.
a good one. Okay.
And that is 6.
Thanks. Okay, just barely not a pass. Okay, so Shaw, you continue walking, but Gibbs kind of lingers around the flowers. And Gibbs, take a story tag of compelled 3.
Yay. Okay.
Yep. Gibbs, are you okay?
You feel entranced, almost like you need to go back. Like either you have more questions or there's something else.
Gibbs?
There's something else. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Shaw, but these flowers, man. Something about them. It's a fucking fire alarm in my place going on.
Oh god. Okay.
Or like building security or something.
Yeah.
I won't speak.
Yeah, well, we can wait. Let's
Fire alarm
see
goes
real
off
quick
the
what's
mayor's
happening
house.
in the car real quick. Jack, Lena, and Shiyu.
Oh, it's real awkward
You guys were
here.
listening over the phone call. You were listening. And Gibbs hadn't turned the phone off, and you can hear that there's like a pause as the footsteps were going, and then Gibbs says, that he kind of needs to go back.
Is there anyone that Gibbs doesn't find suspicious? This is Shiyu, by the way.
Yeah.
I mean, she did say go smell the flowers. Like,
Yeah, that's
weird in general.
I mean,
Isn't
Okay,
that
that's kind of the point of having flowers sometimes, is just to have people smell them.
isn't
You would
that
say
like a common saying? Like, stop and smell the flowers.
Yeah, it's like
It
take your
is.
time with things.
It's like enjoy life.
Yeah, exactly. Take your time, enjoy life, yada yada yada.
But, she did say, stop and smell the flowers. I did just pick them. And if you were trying to say, take a step back from life and relax, you wouldn't say, I just picked them. That's
I mean, maybe she just,
whatever,
it's
I
fun.
may be wrong.
Maybe she just wanted him to smell the flowers. I have some very pleasant smelling flora in my home.
Well, I mean, for a police officer, Gibbs wasn't exactly very incisive with his questions. Maybe he wants another shot at it.
Maybe he's just really suspicious of her. Although, I mean, does Gibbs seem like the type to stop and smell the flowers? I really don't feel like he's the type to stop and smell the flowers.
No.
Me neither.
I feel like that's the odder part of this. Like, more odd part of this. Why did Gibbs stop and smell the flowers?
Well, we can always ask. And I pull out from my robes, Pedro.
Oh God!
What the heck is that thing?
This is Pedro.
Hey guys, how's it going? Hey,
yes, hello.
It's a lady. I haven't seen a lady yet. You don't show me anybody anymore.
Don't listen.
Would you like to say hello?
Yeah. Hello. I shake your hand, but I don't have any.
This thing was like inside Jack's stomach, and it made him do some bad stuff.
I pass Pedro over to Lena.
I don't grab it. But how does this look like again? Can you remind me?
It's like a flap of skin, basically, with a moving mouth and eyes and a kind of nose. I think like that really gross kind of like when the movie scenes, like somebody's pushing out of like, you know what I mean, like Flash or you know, like it's
okay.
Just disgusting
like
looking.
Thing from Doctor Who. Because the thing from Doctor Who with the moisturize me.
Yeah.
Sort of.
It's like moisturize me.
Yeah, sorta. Not
okay.
quite. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's more like Voldemort on the back of.
It's Voldemort. Do not. I don't want that thing.
It's the right reaction.
Oh, that's just rude. I'm not a thing. I have a name. My name is Pedro. I can't eat tacos, even though I want to.
Yes, Pedro. These two are worried that there's some danger in the flowers here. Do you know of anything that could empower flowers or any danger from flowers?
Well, like those stories, like Sleeping Beauty and stuff? No, man. That's weird.
No? Okay.
I'm a demon.
Well,
I don't like flowers. Unless they're dead. You know,
well,
dead
if
flowers
you
are cool.
can't pull back in the robes, you go.
I don't like stomach demons unless they're dead.
And I wouldn't be a stomach demon.
Pedro? That's
Why is everyone so judgmental?
It's been a weird week.
You can say that again.
So what is our plan? Are we going to stay here, or are we going to rush in and I don't know, probably make things worse?
I would think that Dr. Shaw would keep Gibbs under control.
I mean, I could go in. I mean, I could like ring on the doorbell, be like, "Hey, I'm from that charity that you've worked with before, or like the city has worked with before, and I just want to talk to you about an event we have coming up," or something like that. I have not been in the office for like 5 days, so I don't know if we have any events coming up.
usually when people like that approach me in the streets, I just ignore them. I pretend
Yeah,
I
but
can't
like
see them.
I'm like the head of an organization. I'm not like we don't have people like out in the streets signing up for stuff. Like
You just come to their house and harass them.
Well, I mean, you know, you heard her. She likes her community service. She likes her charity work. We just let her know.
It's worth a shot.
If you think that would help, then...
I left a message with your secretary, but we haven't heard anything, and I was in the neighborhood.
I think it's just going to make things more suspicious. If indeed...
Do we know that... do we know that Jack is Jack, but in that form?
Yeah, you did
right?
get told. So.
Okay. Okay, since I wouldn't call you by your new name, I think. So Jack, and she looks kind of around. She's not sure if that's what she should call you. Do you
Faust.
still have your phone on you? Faust.
Faust, yes.
It might get some getting used to. Do you have your phone on you?
No, I threw it away.
Okay, well, I don't want to hang up in case anything happens, but there's here. And she puts Gibbs on hold and she calls Dr. Shaw. Before we do anything, let me just call Dr. Shaw. Beep boop, beep boop. Ring ring.
Hello? Hello?
Dr. Shaw, you don't have to yell. It's Lena.
Hello, Lena.
Is
Good to hear from you.
Is Gibbs okay? Are you with him?
He's sort of phased out for a moment. I'm like snapping my fingers in front of his face.
He's not really paying attention to you. He's actually turning to go back into the house.
It looks like he wants to go back in. He sort of mumbled something about asking more questions about flowers. Leave it with me.
Is he hypnotized or something?
I'm not sure.
You're a doctor. Maybe you should try hard. No offense.
I'm a surgeon, Lena. I dabble in psychology.
I mean, but you took a lot of classes to become a doctor. You should know something about it. Maybe. You know, I could be totally wrong. What do I know? I just make coffee for a living. It's just...
I can take you into the surgery sometime if you like. I could show you a couple of operations.
No, I'm good. I am very queasy around blood, as you saw earlier today.
Why did Gibbs stop to smell the flowers?
Lena,
yeah,
could I have the phone, please?
Sure. And she puts it on speakerphone and hands it to you.
Hello.
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 Hello. This is Faust.
Hello. Yes, this is Dr. Shaw.
Yes, Dr. Shaw. I have some questions for you, if you wouldn't mind.
I'm keeping an eye on Gibbs. I'm gonna maybe rest a hand on him so he doesn't start walking. Do you know? I think he might be hypnotized. Yes. Fire away.
Yes. Well, I have some experience with this type of thing. What did he do before he started acting strange?
I don't know. I was walking and he stopped. The woman did say about smelling some flowers. Perhaps he did, in fact, do that.
Okay. Well, is he responding to you at all?
Gibbs?
I'm going back in. I'll be right back.
Kind of. He's mumbling about going back in.
Should go see you.
Okay. You could try snapping him out of it with some pain. Pain very often sharpens the mind.
I think Pedro would like these flowers.
With a knife or something like that.
Do what with a knife?
Stick him with a knife, like stab. Like you have a scalpel, right? Put it in his arm or his leg or something like that.
That seems quite extreme, but well,
you could just punch him. You could just punch him.
Well, if punch.
Is this your area of expertise? Is this?
Yeah,
am I
yes.
taking advice from a? Do you have? I'm just going to take your word for it for now. Do you have medical clarification? Do you have?
Oh no, I can compel people, make them sing things and say things, all of this sort of thing. So.
I mean, more like an official legislation before I start stabbing people in the street.
Step on his foot.
all of these things are very obvious. We want to be subtle about this, otherwise suspicion would be raised.
You're saying stab him in the arm. You think that's not suspicious?
Well, you can hide something like that. If you stamp on someone's foot, if you punch them, it's very obvious.
I could, like, trip over, like, your feet and step on them on the way. That's way less obvious than stabbing someone.
With respect,
Gibbs. You're not
Advice,
Gibbs.
advice heard. Hang on a minute. I'm gonna need both hands. I put the phone down for a second. I leave it on cool and I just put it in my pocket. Whilst my hand is in my pocket, I take my scalpel, holding his arm. I give him the tiniest prick in the shoulder. Gibbs?
Do I feel this?
You ignore it. You have proceeded to move away from Shaw, despite the fact that he has his hand resting on your shoulder.
Use your
Shaw
powers.
physically.
I gotta go, Doc.
Look, is pain the only thing?
You got superpowers.
If you would like to stop him, then you can knock him out, or you can kill him. Either way, that is effective.
No, we're not killing Gibbs.
I'm not saying you should kill him. I'm answering a question here to you, please.
Sure sounded like it.
I could come and try to hypnotize him again and bring him back, but I may break his mind.
I'll try again. I put the phone back in my pocket. I go around to the front of Gibbs, put both hands on his shoulders and say, Gibbs! Gibbs! And give him a little slap. Gibbs!
I need
snap out of it, man.
Gotta go.
Gibbs, you feel compelled to physically move Shaw out of your way.
Just sort of like, he's got his hands on my shoulders, and I'm like, gotta go. Put my hands on his, and like move around like this. Gotta go, Doc.
Okay, Okay, I'm going to try knocking him out. This might look suspicious. Did any of you do something to create a distraction?
Wait, no, just carry him or forcefully hug him.
If he is compelled, then he will get violent.
Force hug on him.
You have powers. Use your powers.
If he is compelled, he will get violent to do his whatever it is he feels he should do. So the best thing to do would just be to knock him out instead of trying to force him to move of his own volition. I will try and do something.
Excellent. I put the phone down. I'm going to try and knock Officer Gibbs out. I'm going to use my powers and all of my knowledge as a surgeon and try and knock him out.
Okay, that's fine. I'm going to use my critical failure on you because Gibbs, you're going to get something called clairvoyance.
Oh.
And you have the ability to see attacks for the rest of the scene.
Oh, cool. I like just lazily kind of like slide out of the way and walk past
Matrix style.
Yeah. Don't worry, Doc. Gotta go speak to the lady about the flowers. And plod along.
Okay, look, I see my attacks coming. I look, maybe I should just go in with him and try to play along. I don't know.
I think if he has been ambushed, if he has been trapped, then you will also be walking into the trap. So that's about it. Could you two open the windows, please, or the door?
Of the car? Of the car?
Yes.
Or the house? Okay.
And Faust is going to throw up some demon snakes, and they're also going to come out of
the
his
car
as well. Go into the car, and then they'll slither out.
Snakes?
Anybody afraid of snakes in the car?
Yes, no. Lena is. She's just like, oh my god! And then she opens the door and she just like runs. Just like, nope.
Well, that works too. And I would like these snakes to, if possible, get to Gibbs before he gets to the house.
Well, he's in the house and halfway down the hall, so I'll tell you that he won't get to him before he makes his way down the hall.
I put my phone in my pocket, still on. I'm going with Gibbs.
Could I have them kind of infiltrate the grass then, and just hang around the house for a little bit? While
Shaw. I'm like yelling into the phone. Shaw.
I think
pretend you smelled the flowers. Pretend you smelled the flowers. Pretend you're like in the zombie state.
Okay, see you. I'm in the house.
Yeah, pretend you smelled the flowers.
I think we should go and
like take one of the flowers and I'm like, hey, Doc.
I don't smell it, but I hold it.
Real
good. So you get down the hall and the mayor's wife is kind of walking towards you. She exited a room that was nearby. Oh, well, not entirely expected. What can I do for you now that you're back?
I don't know. I want flowers. They're real good.
I do love flowers. I have an entire garden full. Cultivate them myself.
Could we go see them?
Amazing.
Absolutely. Yes, please. Follow me to the greenhouse.
Ooh.
And you guys go back. This place is substantial in size. This is not like a tiny greenhouse. Think an entire one-level house, essentially, like a 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom house. Enormous. And there's flowers everywhere of all different types. There's some areas where the potting soil is, and the fragrances are very welcoming and kind of calming, relaxing even. And Shaw, please face danger.
Okay, I would like to face danger using... Oh, maybe in my medical kit. Maybe I could get something that I could put in my nose. Something subtle that would mask the smell.
Okay.
So perhaps my medical kit. Something, anything.
Right, yeah.
Grim determination and self-sufficient, because Shaw's not with me at the minute. He's on his own, in my mind. And ends justify the means, which is my new power type.
Okay. So 4? Right? Is that right?
Yeah, and I don't think any of my weaknesses apply.
Okay.
Sorry, fucking building.
It's all right. Okay.
9.
Okay. So with that, you're only going to take a compelled one. It's going to be a more subtle effect, like maybe not compelled. Curiosity.
Okay.
Curiosity of 1. Okay. So she starts to walk through. Gibbs, I'm guessing you're kind of following her through the greenhouse. She brings you over, says, "These are my absolute favorite. These roses are so unique. They really just, I don't know, something about them just really speaks to me. Makes me feel at home when I look at them. These roses are an intriguing color of almost a bluish purple. They're not in the lavender sense of what traditional roses would look like. They're very deep in color, which is not something that would, you believe, naturally occur as far as like plants that you've seen out in the open. Shaw, is there anything in particular that you would like to do?
Investigate as best I can.
Yeah, I mean, you can do an investigation roll.
Yeah, I mean, I'm investigating like flowers and stuff, so I don't think there's going to be anything I can particularly use there. It might just be a flat roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Curiosity in this particular case gives you a benefit, so.
Benefit, cool.
Yep. Good. Yep. So you get 2 clues.
Are the flowers some sort of hypnotic? The purple ones, are they not of this place? Are they a power?
They are not naturally. They're organic as far as like they came from Earth, the Earth itself, but they are not normal flowers.
If the flowers were to die, would Gib snap out of it?
No, not these ones.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, great. She turns to you, Shaw, and says, "Oh, you know, I think I do recognize your name. You were on the invitation list for a charity gala that we're having. Dr. Lambert, he was the one who had recommended you would join us. It's nice to see that you're kind of getting out more. He said something about one of his coworkers not being very social. I think that was you."
Shaw doesn't know what to say. He doesn't know how to answer the question, and he doesn't want to give himself away. So he's just going to look at her whilst trying his best to look hypnotized.
I just know that could be nice flowers.
Would you recommend that I use these flowers for the gala? Do you think people would like them?
Yeah, oh yeah, I like them. They have flowers everywhere like this.
The colors, the smell, everywhere.
Well, if you'd like, you could take some with you.
Oh, yeah.
Good. Let me just get a few cuttings for you.
I get some for my friend Pedro. I think he'd like these.
Sure. I would love to meet Pedro at some point. What does he do?
Not a lot, really. Tries to eat tacos.
Okay. Tacos are pretty good, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm a vegetarian myself, so as long as they're vegetarian tacos, that's fine.
Huh? Don't know if they are. Honestly.
Well.
These flowers vegetarian.
Yes, yes. If you're welcome to look around. You know, there's plenty of different types of plants here. I have citrus trees over here. They're very nice. Makes good lemonade on a hot day. So feel free to explore. You as well, Shaw. Not just Gibbs, of course.
Yes.
Right.
That's good. Let's go, Shaw.
All right, so at this point, it's been quite a few minutes. Lena, Jack, is there anything you guys want to do now that you've been overhearing this conversation?
I'm going in.
Okay.
I think Lena ran away from the snakes.
I did.
Oh, right.
I
left
the phone. Yeah. I left the phone for her. But at this point, I guess kind of looking back, and I might have seen the snakes go into the house.
Yeah, the grass at the house.
Okay, yeah, she's gonna come back, but like still kind of looking around, looking under the car. Not gonna ask about the snakes, but and she's still in shock, and I'm assuming maybe somebody filled her in on the conversation that was just had.
Maybe.
They both seem to be in trouble. I'm going in. You may come if you wish. You may stay in the car. Do as you will. And then I'm walking off. Towards the house.
What are you wearing?
Robes. Kind of vermilion velvet style robes.
Yeah. Okay. Do you... Oh, man. Okay, well, we won't know if you get into trouble, but... Good luck? I think? Are you taking Pedro with you?
Yeah. Pedro's back in my robe somewhere.
You're staying at the car.
I'm staying
Boys.
So do I get stopped at all walking up? Because I'd like to look at the flowers first before I go in.
Yeah, the door's been left open, so nobody stops you, not even the person that answered the door that you overheard on the call earlier. The flowers are there, and I would normally make you face danger, but since you're still an avatar, I guess you can try to investigate them.
I'd just like to, do a quick look at them. Would Feeds of Bliss work here? Are they blissful at all?
Yes, they would.
Okay, so Feeds of Bliss, quick study. I think that's probably it.
Okay.
So that would be 6?
6, yep. Cool. Yeah, so you can ask me 6 questions.
Okay. Okay, so first off, I'm presuming that the flowers are the thing that's kind of compelling people. Like, there's the scent of them.
Yes, the perfume of the flowers is what's creating the compulsion.
Is that the flowers themselves, or is that something to do with the mayor's wife?
They are linked together.
Okay. Is there any specific compulsion that they elicit, or is it just kind of a general agreeableness, or
trying to figure out the best way to answer this question. So it seems to start off as a gradual general interest, and based on, I'm just going to give this to you, based on like the scent that you get from it, and the way that you understand compulsions to actually work, it graduates and evolves to a much stronger emotional feeling, like intimacy kind of levels of like, I want to be with this person.
Kind of a kind of subordinate, like servitude type relationship with?
Sort of. It's more of like a
infatuation.
Not just a lust. Yeah, infatuation. Not just like a lustfulness, but like a romantic intimacy. Which, based on your understanding of how human emotions really work is oftentimes those things are the best way to manipulate individuals. So,
Okay. Can I think of any way that would snap them out of it or to counteract it? Kind of two questions there, I guess.
It would be difficult to counteract the actual compulsion itself, but if you got rid of the source of the compulsion, it should technically stop it.
Okay. All right. I think that's good for me.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk in and I'm going to do my best to locate, well, primarily the mayor's wife, but also Shaw and Gibbs.
Okay. And are you looking in all the rooms, or are you just kind of wandering?
I'll go through the rooms and wait. Did they say where they were when I had the phone?
All she said was greenhouse.
I head out, I guess, out the back then, as quickly as I can, and.
So you're not going to check the rooms?
No, I'll just go straight looking for a greenhouse.
Okay. Sounds good. You get to the greenhouse. Like I said before, very large, as in like there's so much foliage in here that anybody that was further back, you'd have to wander through it. So
I do. Is she? Because she wasn't here when I charged in. Basically, I just figured it'd be worth finding out what he decided to do, if he's with me or not.
That's fair. Yeah, Tommy, Jack went into the house because Shaw and Gibbs were both entranced further by the mayor's wife, and they seemed to be going to the greenhouse, and Jack wanted to rush in to deal with that because it didn't seem like it was going too well for boys.
I basically said, like, I'm going in. If you'd like to come with. If not, and then rushed off.
You probably would have gone in, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, because he believes that right now he needs Gibbs and Shaw. So this is not a good situation.
Yes. Okay, so Jack stops to essentially smell the flowers. He seemed fine. Do you share the information that you get from... No. Okay. Shiyu, would you like to stop and smell the flowers?
I know they might be dangerous, but like his whole aesthetic is flowers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're probably immune, right?
Face danger.
Right? Yeah. Okay. Man, what am I gonna use not sure what I would use to phase danger for him. Would the fact that I'm a character that relies on controlling emotions help at all?
Sure.
Yeah. All right. I think I don't know if I could. I don't think per se this related. I don't think this is related to my sister. So, I feel like Shiyu's finally gotten sort of back in control of himself, so it makes his power sort of more potent. So I think that's a +2. Yeah, and I don't think there's any weaknesses that would apply right now.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna go for it. Whew. Ooh.
Good roll. Okay, you're only gonna take a status of curious one, like curiosity one. And you know, as given your abilities and your inclination towards nature, you you don't get the same amount of information that Jack did, but you can feel there's like an emotional bond with that curiosity. With that curiosity. Mayor's cat's on Shaw's shoulders now. So you get that like that pull, like there is a physical, emotional feeling that you're getting from being near these, like that scent.
Yeah. These are some very interesting flowers. We're going to. So they said they were in a greenhouse, right?
Yeah.
Then let's go find this greenhouse. Quite curious to see what these flowers are about.
Are you checking any of the rooms?
I don't know if I don't think Shiyu is. I think Shiyu wants to go straight to the source of the flowers right now.
Okay.
And
I don't know.
Faust,
Off you go.
Faust is
Faust.
going straight ahead, like
Yeah.
and into the greenhouse and straight through the bushels of everything.
Okay. Foliage everywhere, flowers, yay! You are like, this is really nice, despite the fact that you feel like an eerie sense of danger. And we'll
careful.
cut over. Yeah.
God.
Yes. Let's cut over to Shaw and Gibbs. Gibbs. The mayor's wife, she comes over, Miss Watkins comes over and kind of has like this floral arrangement ready for you and Shaw, and kind of hands it to both of you.
Oh, wow.
And she kind of puts her hand on your shoulder, Gibbs, and like slides it across and is like, now make sure you take care of these. They're very special to me.
Oh, I will.
Face danger.
I'll look after them real good. Again, I think the only thing is my sense danger that can really help me here.
But you're at a -3.
Useless. Yeah, so
+1, so -2. Yeah.
It's 12, Jesus. That's got some more. 9. Pretty good rolls.
Wow, good roll. Yeah. Okay, good. So you're only gonna take a 1 additional status to from compelled. We'll change it from compelled to infatuated.
Okay.
So your status won't increase. It just changes to infatuation rather than compulsion. So, Shaw, you also you get these flowers, and after she kind of says this to Gibbs, she moves over to you. She says, "You know, you're kind of handsome, actually, despite the rather monochromatic attire that you're wearing."
Despite him trying to look entranced, when she says that, he will physically recoil.
Okay, face danger.
Is this more mind control sort of danger?
Yes. Yes.
I've got grim determination. I've got self-sufficient. I don't think I can really use moral compass or anything like that. Just two.
Okay.
-1.
-1. Yeah.
It's an 8.
Okay, that's not bad. We're gonna give you a compelled 1 instead of the full status on that. So you do recoil, but for a moment you also have this feeling of something that you haven't felt before in a really long time, or like you haven't felt in a really long time. A sense of safety, like more than like a comfort almost. a physical comfort, like you feel at ease. And normally you're very tense but formal about everything that you do and all that. So you get that kind of wave of relief, essentially.
Shaw has no idea how to process this. It's been years since he's felt that. God, you might actually... Hang on a minute, how many cracks have I got on that? Oh no, we're okay.
Okay.
He's definitely taking a crack, and he's just going to be trying to investigate as analytically as possible his own brain, trying to figure out what the hell is going on right now. Like, the relaxation feeling unnerves him.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, great. I would say at this point, Shiyu, Jack, you both can hear voices in the distance, primarily a woman's voice that you recognize from the phone.
I will hurry up and walk straight towards it.
Okay.
Do you have a plan, Faust? Oh, okay.
You guys going in, right?
Yeah.
At least
I
Faust
guess
is,
we're
yeah.
going in.
Okay. You see Shaw and Gibbs facing kind of towards you. The woman has her back to where you're coming in from. And she has one hand on Gibbs' shoulder and is kind of looking at Shaw.
And smiling, kind of bemused.
I'll cough.
Oh. More visitors. Hello.
Yes. Hello. Well, yes, I am Johann Faust. I have come here to retrieve my associates from your mind tricks.
Oh. That's really sweet, but I don't think they want to leave.
Oh, I am sure that they don't.
I'm good.
I feel happy, Faust. I feel happy.
No,
I'll smell
yes.
this flower, Faust. Maybe Pedro would like to smell it as well.
Sure. Hand it over.
I hand him the flowers.
And I smell the flowers. And then drop them on the
You
ground.
don't need to face danger, so yeah.
But that was fun.
Quite the lovely garden you got here.
Thank you for noticing.
That was
My pride and joy.
Did you grow
She's got a
everything
lot of
yourself?
flowers. There's some
I
citrus
did.
ones over there. And it just goes off and stuff.
Yeah, I have a green thumb.
I think this is like the image where like she's like by like some flower bush, like a rose bush or something. He's got like one finger like observing one of the flowers. You know, I'm also very interested in flowers. Yours have quite the unique fragrance to them.
Yes.
Quite curious. What strain of flower is this?
Well, there's quite a few different kinds. Some of these are various hybrids of other flowers, which is what really gives them the distinct fragrance that they have. Are you a gardener?
I dabble.
Interesting.
Mostly things I can grow in my home.
Well, that's the best way. You can make sure they're free of industrial pollution and such.
Indeed.
What brings you into my home exactly, other than retrieving your friends? If they are in fact your friends.
No, they're not my friends. I said associates.
Associates, yeah.
Very concerned for somebody that's just an associate.
They are of use to me at the moment.
Same.
Well, they're of use to me as well, so how do we resolve this?
I consider these people friends.
Be quiet. What exactly do you have? What are your intentions with my associates?
Oh, well, that's a very particular question. I'm not sure I know much about you to really be inclined to answer, though.
What would you like to know? And, of course, if I answer your questions, you answer mine.
Would you like to do a convince roll for me? To sway her?
I guess. Do I have anything that would help with that? Is she particularly interested in finding out? Because I got feed your voices, which could.
This would apply because of her nature, so yeah.
Okay. So feed your voices, which is,
okay. You're gonna burn that, so.
Unfortunately, just a +3.
Oh, just a +3. Oh no.
Oh, come on.
7's not bad. It's a mild success, which means that she will continue to protect her agenda, but she is willing to answer some of your questions. So she's basically willing to do this question for a question type exchange.
Yeah. So I would also like to draw my demon snakes in a little bit, just towards the greenhouse.
Totally.
Sneakily, if preferable.
Sneakily. You mean sneakily?
Snake.
Sneakily, yeah.
I had to, okay.
Wow.
So who will go first?
Well, you really haven't explained who you are, and very strange.
I am Johann Faust. Your turn. Who are you?
I know what your name is. Who are you specifically, though?
Well, that's the second question. You must answer my question first.
I asked you who.
And I gave you my name. Now you give me your name.
That's like me saying, what is your name?
Johann
Semantics.
Faust. What is your name?
Right. My name is Dahlia Watkins.
Okay, now you ask me a question.
Who are you really?
No, you see, the answer to this question is really, I am Johann Faust. But if you would like my nature, I am a alchemist, a wizard. I've been called many things.
Okay.
And now, my question to you, who are you, really?
I am the protector of nature.
Okay. What is your next question?
What is your motivation being here?
My initial motivation would be to regain my associates, but I need their help in defeating a prick in my side. So, my question. What is your motivation?
Well, to protect the Earth, of course.
How do my friends help with that?
Oh. It's my question now. Don't be so greedy.
Ask away.
What is the adversary that you are pursuing, this prick in your side?
He is Mephistopheles, a demon I once made a deal with. My question, does that name ring a bell to you?
It sounds vaguely familiar, but I'm not really sure where I heard it. Well, this has been great fun, but I think I'd like you all to leave now. Except for these two.
I'd like to stay, yeah.
You don't want my other associate here as well?
Well, I do appreciate that he enjoys nature and flowers, but he seems to... There's something else there. I'm not quite sure what.
He has a troubled past.
Yeah.
Can Shiyu have been like investigating the flowers during this time?
Yes, but you'll have to face danger when you do that.
Face danger.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. I don't know if I have a lot that helps me with investigation specifically. Not at least not into flowers. People.
Yeah.
I can investigate people.
Yeah. You gotta face danger first, though.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, I'll use the same 2 tags I used before.
Mm-hmm. Minus the 1.
Danger. Minus the 1. So. All right. Ooh.
Right.
Oh.
Okay. You're going to. So you kind of start looking at the flowers, and you get a immediate sense of like almost like a vanilla flavor kind of scent, and you are now compelled 3 for your status. And she kind of has this. Faust, you notice this. She has this kind of look of excitement almost in her eyes as she looks over to Shiyu. Perhaps he'll stay after all.
You should not have come.
I am very glad I came.
I'm sure you
I
are.
got to see this amazing,
Yeah, me too. Now
amazing piece of art.
Mm-hmm.
I am now in 2 minds as to how useful these people can be to me, but perhaps we can strike a deal.
My marriage really isn't doing too well.
You are very intriguing to me, Mr. Faust. I notice that you have an affinity for something similar to I in our abilities.
There is an aspect of that, yes.
Is that what you got in response to this deal you made from before?
Well, if I could show you a demonstration of my powers.
But I like all of them.
Oh no, that is fine. They will not die. I can assist you, in fact, if you would like.
Well, why would you do such a thing?
Well, if you return my my associates to me, for now, in the future, I can be of help to you. A bargain, if you will.
I don't know. I'm not quite done here yet. Perhaps if you gave me some more time, I'd be more open to negotiations.
Well, our time is quite pressed too. How much time would you need?
No, but a mere few minutes, maybe an hour at most, depending on the resistance.
Could I try to do something, like being less compelled than the others?
What do you mean?
I'm
Like,
thinking that Shaw's probably thinking why do I feel happy? I should be scared. Why do I feel happy? I should be scared. Why do I feel happy? I should be scared. Why isn't she scared? And I'd like to change the game. I want to try and put her off balance, give her a status of at least in some respect frightened, and maybe go forward assisting Faust.
Okay. Don't forget you're at a -3, right?
Compelled 1.
Was it compelled 1?
Yeah, I passed both my face
And a -3.
Just.
Okay.
I don't think I'm going to be able to use a lot of my power tags though because of that compulsion. I'll use Instill Creeping Anxiety and Grim Determination and Self-Sufficient, but like my Dreadful Appearance and things like that, I don't think I can use them right now. So I think I've only got 3. Drops down to 2.
Okay. Yep. Just a reminder that these individuals also have resistances, so just keep that in mind.
Oh yeah, I don't think it's going to work. I'm just. Yeah. No.
Well, not when you roll like that.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
And you don't need to use your your disadvantages if we keep rolling like this.
What did we just get?
Let me go look that up. That's a £20 donation in from Ginzy. I wonder if that's some wild magic surge in me. Check it. There we go. Ginzy says, "Have fun." Ginzy, let us know in chat if you want to throw some wild magics at us or something like that. Let me know, my friend. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
I have a question. Is the whole squad in one room with her?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so Lena can still hear everything that's happening.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, Lena is going to text, I just blinked on his name. The guy that felt sketchy. Rosenberg. Thank you. Yeah. So she's going to message him, and she's gonna say, "I know you're at what's her face's house, at the mayor's house.
Watkins, yeah.
My friends are in trouble. Please help." In some sort of trance by that lady, or I'm gonna go in there and she's gonna regret it. Oh, so sad.
Or I'm gonna go in there and get hypnotized too.
Yeah. Okay. Jump high five.
So you text him. You can still see him sitting in the exact same place that you guys saw when you first arrived.
Ooh, if he's hypnotized too, I'm gonna be so shocked. I'm gonna stop giving you ideas.
He doesn't respond to the text.
Does he look at his phone?
He doesn't move a muscle.
Son of a biscuit. Okay.
Son of a biscuit.
This is my favorite part of tabletop.
At this point, Lena is heckin' shook, and she is not having it. So she's going to sneak into this place. Do I have to roll for stealth?
Not in this case, no, because they're pretty far back into the greenhouse and behind the house, so nobody's here to hear you except for Rosenberg, who's not moving. So
yeah. Okay, so she's gonna search the car before she leaves for like a lighter or some matches or both, if there's both.
I will leave that.
Was a smoker?
Yeah, I'll leave that to Gibbs to say if there's anything in the car. That's
definitely a lighter in there. For sure, he chain smokes, so yeah.
Okay, so she's going to take a lighter, and I don't think there was anything else in this car she could use. And she is going to approach the state, and she's gonna kind of get down on the floor a little bit, and she's gonna face her fear of snakes and talk to them. And she's gonna think she's so crazy and be like, "Listen, if there's anything you could do, snake friends, please don't bite me. But also help, I guess." She's gonna like go into this house, And in her head, she's just gonna be like, "Don't smell the roses. Don't smell the roses. Don't smell the roses."
Okay.
And
Are you?
Go
ahead.
Are the roses in front of the house, or do I kind of know where they were?
Well, when you walk in, you can see the vase on the side, but since you're crouching down, you're not at like eye level with them. Yeah. You can just see them above.
Okay. I kind of look around. Is there anything or anyone around here?
There's nobody like in the hallways or anything. So think of like a very wide hallway, and there's multiple rooms like with French doors that go into these other rooms. One of which is swung open on the side, but the other one, which is the same side that Rosenberg was sitting in, is still closed.
Okay. She's going to kind of inhale away from these roses as far as she can, and she's gonna light up it's gonna be so lit. She's gonna try to burn the roses, I guess.
Okay.
If possible. Does anything happen? Do I hear anything from the phone?
You just hear conversation.
So the roses just burn and nothing else happens?
Are you face danger? Not danger. Take a risk because you're lighting shit on fire right now.
Okay, so it's 2d6 plus. Oh man, what can I use for this?
I really want Pedro to spell flowers just to see what happens.
To avoid physical harm. So
is it just
something that
d6 alone?
Only if you don't have power tags that apply to help you against physical harm.
Physical, healthy.
Healthy,
strong,
yeah, sure.
athletic.
I would say probably your dexterous or whatever it was that you had would apply here as well. So which ones are they that you're using?
Dexterous, athletic, and strong? Does that work?
Sure.
Okay. May the anime gods be on my side.
Yep.
Each?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
So I like
just a
them
pass
on
fail,
fire.
so yep. Nothing on the phone changes.
Okay.
Like there's no response to it.
Okay, but they are for sure on fire?
Yeah, they're burning in the vase.
Okay. Okay, shit, this didn't work. And she's going to kind of sneak more until she kind of sees them. She's gonna peek into the open door.
Okay. There's nobody in the open door. You're gonna have to go all the way to the back of the house. Are you going to do anything with Rosenberg, or are you moving past that room?
Oh, he's still there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll go in there, and if there's nobody else, if it's only him there, I'll probably try to shake him or like slap him around.
It is only him there. When you look at him, he appears to be sitting like perfectly still, but his eyes are still moving around like he sees and acknowledges that you're there. Yes, he blinks.
Rosenberg, if you're in trouble, blink twice. Bitch. I try my best to, I guess. Man, I don't think empathic healing would help.
Maybe.
But she's
at least
gonna try?
Yeah. Changing the
Maybe
game,
force
right?
Emotion.
That too.
Yeah, I'm changing the game. So I guess I'm gonna force. I don't. Is it possible to use 2 tags at once?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So
can I?
The way it works is like you have a bunch of these powers and abilities that work together to achieve whatever goal you want. So.
Okay.
Yes, you can, and then you just describe what it looks like when you do it.
Yeah, sure. So I'm gonna change the game, and I'm gonna use force emotion and empathic healing to maybe try to snap him out of it. So she's going to kind of force this emotion of freeness, of, I guess, momentum of some sort, and heal anything in case he's hurt, I guess, or to counteract whatever spell she has on him.
Right.
And she's gonna look at him, and then as soon as she looks at him, her eyes are gonna turn kind of like fiery purple, and then she's going to go like this, like on his face, and this like purplish, whitish, blackish smoke is gonna come out and kind of like penetrate his body. And so I have to roll for that?
Yeah.
Okay, so that would be 2d6 plus 2.
Yes.
Oh, can I use Wants to Do Good as another one? Like, to help with the roll?
Yes.
Okay. Ooh, an empathic, I think.
Yes.
So that's plus 4.
Load him up with as many power tags as you can.
Wait, hold on. Is there anything else?
Maybe your routines.
Undetectable?
Sure.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so that's 5. Dexterous?
I don't think that
Maybe?
applies, but one of the other two might.
Oh, befriending people or easy to talk to? Friendly?
Defending, yep.
Okay,
He already has a trust in you because of the fact that you helped him last time, so yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so how many was that? 1, 2, 7?
I think so.
Oh, man.
Oh, good.
14?
Good. Okay, yeah, that's a great roll. So basically what happens is you tell me what effects you want to apply. Basically, you're definitely going to want to reduce the compulsion statuses that he has on him. So pump as much juice as you think is necessary into this, and go from there, and then just like, you can tell us what happens other than what you have already described, if anything else does.
Yeah. So how did juice work again? And did I have some already?
They're like almost like power-ups. They're like modifiers. So like, let's say you had only rolled with 1 power tag and you succeeded. You'd only have 1 juice to apply to the effect, which means you couldn't reduce the entire status that he has of compulsion, for example. But if the more you have and the more that you use, the stronger your power effect is on what is happening with him.
Okay, so I would. Okay, so I don't know how many juice I have. Right?
You have 9.
9. Okay.
Because you got over a 10. Yep.
So I'm gonna use maybe 4 juice on him, and then see if he snaps out of it.
Yeah. So, and you can bank that juice to use in the scene. So yeah, that's fine. So the remainder. So you have 5 left. Yeah. You go through this process and you see the it's almost like an effect around him, like that was. I don't want to go too sci-fi here, but it's almost like a stasis was over his body that was preventing him from moving, essentially, like a field almost. And for a moment, he closes his eyes entirely for like a good couple seconds. It's not a blink. And when he opens them, his entire body kind of like, he doesn't collapse, but he like, his muscles finally are like, okay. And he looks at you. Thank you. You know how many of them walked by?
How many of my friends?
Your friends, yeah. Just
all of them.
Yeah.
Okay, what is going on? Real quick, TLDR me. Do we need to get out?
Well, okay, we can't rush in there. Okay. She's very powerful.
Okay.
I screwed up. She knew that I was lying. I probably should have come here alone, but I was trying to avoid a situation. Basically, they're probably entranced right now, if not worse. And what you did is really helpful. But with her physically present, this is not like a rinse and repeat idea, if that makes any sense. On top of the fact that they're in the garden, the greenhouse, which means that we would both be in a significant amount of danger just trying to get in there. It's basically, you know, fighting against the home team, so to speak. Also, I think the commissioner's here somewhere, but I'm not sure. I didn't get a chance to really...
about him?
Yeah, definitely.
Noted.
Yeah.
Is there anybody that can help us? Any of your friends?
Well, they're mostly all dead. So they've been kind of cleaning house at this point. We tried to go to the tavern, and then that kind of didn't work out. Which means that we're probably too late, but hey, go down fighting, right? Damn, should have stayed in the damn parlor.
So there's no way of helping my friends?
I mean, maybe. Do you have a gas mask with you, too, preferably?
No. I don't think I carried one.
Well, we could go out and get some gas masks, I guess, but that might be too late by that point.
Can we hold our breath for a really long time?
Alright, do you have some kind of fish ability that I'm not aware of?
No.
Or you don't need... Okay, okay,
If she is super calm, does that help in lowering her guard at all? Or maybe she's really scared?
Yeah, I don't think that probably won't work too well. But we do outnumber her. Well, not yet, but if we manage to, you know, break your friends free of her, you know, compulsion, I guess, then we would outnumber her, and maybe one of us would have a chance to do something, you know, permanently fix the situation.
I kind of have a plan. What if I try what I just did on one of my friends? Maybe, I hate to say this, but maybe Dr. Shaw, because he can cause people to feel very it's a, I don't know, his regular presence just creeps me out in general, but I know his power, it can be very strong. And then
wait, what are you suggesting?
That maybe we could lower her guard some way, somehow. What if I just whack her with a vase? Would that work?
You're not gonna get close enough to do that. Okay, listen. It will... I could do something, but it's very possible that I will get compulsed again once that part is done, so you're gonna have to move quickly. How quick are you?
I'm very quick. Not like the Flash quick, but
if you were racing somebody that was also trained in marathon and sprint running, would you win?
I will do my best. But
well, we're all screwed if we don't do anything, so maybe. Also, before we go in there, as a precursor, it's very possible that your friends are going to attack us, so bear that in mind.
Oh.
Oh
no. You. I'm gonna hate you so bad.
So, So basically, I'm going to be the distraction, which means you have to move quickly and definitely hold your breath because those flowers are very powerful in there.
Okay.
Yeah? I mean, this is the only plan I've got unless you're willing to sacrifice your friends' lives.
What was his power again?
From what you can tell, he has some kind of time-related ability, like dimensional stuff.
Oh, that's right. Would it be so bad to ask, or be heckin' metagaming if I asked what Gibbs' power was again? I know he turns into an old lady. Oh, it was to see like the future or something?
I've seen future things before, and I also like shoot people really well.
Oh, that's right. Alright, I still think maybe Dr. Shaw was kind of OP. But, well, thug life. We'll find out.
Yeah. Rosenberg's gonna kind of look at you and be like, other than your speed, is there anything that you know how to do that doesn't involve just healing people? Because you've done that a couple times now with me. But
I can cause this huge raven to come out and force emotion on people. And I mean, I'm pretty good at kickboxing, so I can fight.
Is your raven like a separate entity? Can it like do things?
Yeah.
Other than the emotional
things on its own.
Well, okay, that's good. That gives us another thing, advantage, sort of. Can you control it?
With my mind, yeah. It also has a mind of its own, but I know it protects me in its own way.
That's good. That's a great start. Okay.
Okay.
You ready to do this? It's like this is a no turning back point type thing. So
yes. Let's do this.
Okay. So my plan is I'm gonna go in there. I can only do this once, but it's worth it, I hope. I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna hold this, and he takes out like the pocket watch that he had before that you saw him use when you went through the mirror. He looks at you and he looks at it and he says, "This is one shot only. I'm going to hit this button." It's like the one that you use to click down. It's going to briefly give you extra time.
Okay,
and
are
he
we
hands
doing
it
it
to
from
you.
here?
No.
Okay,
I'm gonna go out there. Yeah, you're taking it. And when you're ready, make sure you time it well. No pun intended. Okay? One shot only. When you are ready, when you feel like you have the advantage, while I'm distracting her, hit that button and just do whatever it is that you plan on doing. Okay?
Okay. Yep. I got this. It'll be okay.
Do not drop that thing. Just don't drop it.
She panics inside a little
please.
bit.
Okay.
I won't. I will take care of it with my life. Do I just put it back in my pocket, or will it do the thing again? Just once?
Well, it's kind of
after.
You'll see what will happen. Don't worry about it after you've hit the button.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Great. Let's go sacrifice our lives.
No pressure. And
she
heads over to the very back of the house. And is there a door that's kind of open where I can see them?
Yeah, they're like glass French doors. You can't see them from where you guys currently are. And he's like, make sure you stay out of sight. So like, let me get a few paces ahead. Okay?
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good.
Okay. Yeah.
So she's just keep being super stealthy.
Okay. Yep. Going in, Rosenberg he doesn't quite disappear. You can still see him, but you're staying at enough of a distance that you're not immediately noticeable, and luckily there is quite a lot of foliage, so it won't be too hard to navigate through here. If you're staying low, is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay, so do me a favor and roll a sneak so that you don't have to face danger every like 5 minutes.
Okay. So wait, hold on.
Basically, it's to see if you can stay low enough to the ground that you're not like smelling the scents coming off of the flowers too closely.
Cool. So I'm adding undetectable, athletic, and dexterous.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh.
Fuck. Okay. Shit. Okay.
I think you
Do
do
me a
have
favor.
a crit success from someone.
Do I?
That's right.
From where?
Yep.
Did everybody get a crit
from-
success?
Yes.
Yeah, from Ginzy.
Gave the
Okay.
crit success over on there. There you go.
You can
Oh, hell
use
yeah.
that on the face danger if you want.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna make it through the greenhouse for the time being. So you get to where kind of Rosenberg stopped as he approaches. This is gonna be weird. How am I gonna voice two NPCs at the same time? Okay, so I didn't really think that part through for a second. So Rosenberg stands in front of her, and Faust, because you're facing her and not towards the entrance, you hear the footsteps across the cement on the ground. And it's Rosenberg if you care to turn around. I don't know if you do.
Yeah, I think I'd give a quick look to see who was coming.
You see Dahlia's face kind of get a little frustrated. Rosenberg. How very frustrating indeed. Faust, I'm sorry, but it appears that our conversation has to be cut a little short. Do you know this man, by the way?
No.
Well, it's very troublesome. I really don't like to get my hands dirty, contrary to the whole greenhouse thing.
Can I press it now before she does anything? Or
You only get 5 seconds, so I will let you use it if you want. It's up to you.
I just don't want her to like do the thing at him, and then that way I can maybe help somebody.
He did say he had to distract her, so it's up to you.
That's true. That's true.
It's your call.
No, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. She's just having this internal conflict, and she wants to save everybody. But okay, it's fine. Everything's fine.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not
Okay.
stressing.
Well, we are in the middle of a bargain here. Could this not wait till later?
She looks at Rosenberg and then back at you. Well, I mean, if he would cooperate and stop interfering all the time, I would normally say yes, but he's been very meddlesome as of late. Apparently, loyalty means absolutely nothing to him.
What is the problem? Maybe I can help in exchange for my associate's freedom.
You would give over this man's life for your friends?
Sure, I don't know him.
Interesting. Perhaps we can strike a deal after all. I'm not going to release them just yet. Alternatively, I can keep one of them and maybe be willing to release 2 of them into your care. I have some things that need to be attended to, and a police officer could actually be very useful to me, considering the chief of police is gone. Somebody will need to replace him after all.
Okay, counter proposal. And my snake a couple of my snakes is going to try and wrap themselves around Rosenberg.
Okay.
If that's, I don't know if I need to do anything for that.
No, he's not gonna do anything about it.
You give me one of my friends now. I will help you with whatever problem this is, and then you release the other one. Otherwise,
you do realize I can... What?
Well, otherwise, you have all of the power in this, and that's not acceptable.
I can take care of this problem by myself. How is your involvement going to benefit me?
Well, the alternate option here is that I kill you.
Now, that would be something.
Yes, well, you see, you may not know this, but I have an ability to feed off the happiness, the bliss of other people. So standing in this room is like a giant battery for me. And he starts kind of like emanating just a little bit of smoke and brimstone, like off his body.
While impressive you might be, don't underestimate me. All the men who have before are either dead or under my control now.
Well, I do not know whether I can best you, but I'm just presenting you with an easier alternative than a fight.
Well, it's true. I prefer not to fight. There's much better ways to deal with problems.
A bargain is good. Good for both of us.
Seems like you like to make bargains.
Sure.
I'll tell you what. Why don't you kill Rosenberg to prove your loyalty, and then I might release your friends.
Has a little bit of think about it. No, I think in this instance, I have no trust for you to release my friends. In this case, I would have gotten rid of an enemy for you, and I would have got nothing in return for me. If you release my friend first, let's say that one, the doctor, then I will kill him. A bargain may still be struck.
I don't know. Or I could just get rid of you and Rosenberg by myself, and then I wouldn't have any problems on my hands anymore.
Do you think you can take me?
Oh, darling, of course. Don't be so naive. I know all about you, contrary to what I was saying before. Lots of us know about you.
Really? What do you know about me?
I know of the prey that you hunt, and in turn hunts you. Know a little bit about the history that got you to where you are now, the state in which you have manifested yourself. I know about your friends here. Who do you think is pulling all of the strings lately? You think it was the commissioner?
Well, up until this very second, yes, I did.
Doesn't matter what I tell you now, since you're going to be dead. Unless, of course, you agree to work for me and drop that guard that you have.
I release. I release Rosenberg of the snakes, and I say, "No, I will not work with you."
That's so unfortunate. You could have gotten so many answers to your questions. You're welcome.
Oh, okay.
Tough choice. Do you end your avatar by refusing, or... Please don't hate me. All of you guys are giving me that fucking look right now. I mean, you can hate me, but don't hate me.
I turn around and I use inflame sensors on Rosenberg.
Okay.
So basically, I want to kill Rosenberg.
Yeah.
Before it hits him, can I press the thing?
You cannot physically see that part happen. So, yeah, that will be tough. I will allow Faust to do his role, and then when you start to see the effects at that point, Lena, you can choose to act or not.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, give me your roll.
So not cool.
I'm
Okay,
so nervous.
inflame the senses.
Should have stayed in the pantry.
Seductive illusions. Feeds off bliss because of the situation we're in.
Yes.
And amplify emotions probably.
Yes.
That's 4, which
Times
would be
3.
plus 12. Yeah.
It's a stupid amount.
Okay.
Tell me how he reacts to what you're doing. Like, what is the emotional and physical effects?
So, what he experienced is a sudden kind of like almost like a drug trip of like his senses are starting to swirl and time slows and then speeds up and all this kind of stuff, and then his entire body just inflames in pain, and every move he makes, everything he makes just pains him, kind of, driving him insane. And he'd probably start screaming pretty loud at that point as he kind of crumples to the ground.
Right. Okay, so the immediate response, when you start doing this, Dahlia kind of looks at you, raises an eyebrow, and then looks back at Rosenberg and has this sinister smile on her face. And Rosenberg... What's up?
Can I try and move towards the injured person in the room and try to heal them? Can I try and resist the compulsion in some small way? Like the doctor in me wants to go and help them? There's
no real physical damage. Oh, but you wouldn't know that, so yeah.
He is going to start screaming at this point. Lena, you hear the bellow of Rosenberg screaming as he kind of falls to his knees, and then to hit like both his arms are on the ground. I would say he's probably weeping at this point, given the pain that he's experiencing. And he kind of tries to remain upright, but his elbow kind of gives out, and he, the next elbow, and now he's just kind of laying to the ground. At this point, the screaming has stopped. And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode.
Son of a...
Where Lena paused. Pause time.
Ooh.
Ah!
Holy shit.
Oh,
Oh
it's so fun.
Y'all gonna
man,
die.
what an
Whatever.
episode. And that was what we got, 2 episodes left now until we're done. So 1 week and then the next, that's the finale. So next week, my friends, is the penultimate episode of the Larkspur sequence. If you enjoyed tonight's show, let us know
that's all we've got time for tonight. Gonna leave it on cliffhanger as always. And we're gonna head into our next game in just a few minutes' time, which is D&D 5e: The Trials of Baal. So join us in just a few minutes for that show. But holy moly! Let's go around the cast and crew. Did we enjoy ourselves? And of course, where can we find you guys online? Oh, and a quick shout out, of course, goes to City of Mist. If you want to learn more about it, go to their website, cityofmist.co, and click on that link for the Kickstarter next week. Metamans and myself and a great bunch of people are going to be premiering some of the Knights of Praintown next Monday and Tuesday here on Encounter Roleplay. So keep an eye on social media if you want to see more City of Mist stuff here on Encounter Roleplay. But Metamans did a great job tonight. Holy shit. How was that?
I told you. I had plans. No, this is great. I really love being able to finally give Jack the opportunity to make a very difficult choice, and it was exactly how I wanted it to play out. So, thank you for feeding into my plans. I had a great time as always. I always love the build up to the finale because everything just continues to get more and more intense. So yeah, I can't believe there's only 2 episodes left because I feel like there's a lot of things we could still explore. So we'll see where things end up. But yeah, next week is going to be very critical to where you guys end the finale. So you guys can find me on my Twitter at the Metamancer or on twitch.tv/Metamancer. I do tons of roleplay all the time. So yeah.
Great stuff. Anna, your thoughts on tonight's session?
Hey! So I'm shook. I don't like that lady at all. I don't hate you, Meta, I promise. You're great. But that lady, oh hell no, she's a bitch. Okay. No, shook. And I really liked playing Lena today because she had that sense of like, I need to go help them and I need to not run away and scared and I have to, you know, own up to my powers. Because I feel like she hasn't been doing that because she's scared of her powers. So, I don't know. Will she save them next week? Stay tuned. Because I really hope so, or else I'll be so shook. I quit. I don't. But anyway, yeah, you guys can find me online places like on Twitch as Cyborg Pizza or on Twitter as Enemy Photo. I have part of a podcast called Wander Quest. It's also part of the Encounter Roleplay Network, so that's fun. And also WebDM. I play WebDM with WebDM Thursdays at 4 p.m. Pacific Central Time, so today. And yeah, and
awesome.
Yeah, today was such an awesome episode.
Definitely.
Can't believe
Definitely
it.
One of my favorites.
Can't believe it, Meta.
I don't know who to trust anymore. Tommy, same question, my friend.
Oh, I mean, great as always. God, I wish these were longer than 3 hours. I can't wait for next week to find out. I apologize in advance for anything Shiyu may do against his will next week, Lena. This might end real badly. And apparently Lena was the only confident person today in terms of rolling, really. And I mean, here's the thing: you're in avatar form, Jack. Like, you can't really fail. It's pretty hard for you to fail. But yeah, no, I cannot wait to see how this turns out. And I'm anxious and stressed, and I'm just gonna be anxious and stressed all week. Thanks, Meta. I am Imperator Pengu on Twitter. I do D&D stuff, tabletop stuff, occasional video game stuff. Follow me on Twitter to find out what I'm doing. I'm also a cast member on a 5e D&D podcast, which you can follow us at the Undersiders Pod on Twitter. But yeah, I can't wait to see how this shapes out.
Absolutely. And Sheepy, same questions.
Hey there, guys. I'm Sheepdog Gaming on YouTube. I am so upset with Meta right now. You put me in a corner, and I had no choice but to be the bad guy. And this will have no effect whatsoever on tomorrow's game of Dark Heresy on Meta's channel, where I'm GMing for her. You think you failed to kill things before? I'm gonna bring an army of Dark Eldar down, and you're gonna kill none of them. But yeah, no, I love this episode as always, and it should have been longer as always. There's never enough time with this game. And yeah, I'm looking forward to next week, where I assume it's going to be revealed that I'm the big bad guy all along.
Great stuff. And let's see, Scraticus, last but not least, my friend.
Oh, hi. Yeah, well, I'm a little nervous because, like, it sounds like Lena's putting some faith in my character, and what she doesn't know is I've been cracking and fading tags over here like a madman today, like, dear God. This could be interesting.
No pressure.
Yeah, great. Loved it. Loved the episode, as always. That scene at the end. Wow. What a place to leave it. I'm Scraticus. I also run a D&D channel over on... I'll put the links in chat. We do D&D pretty much every day with a focus on bringing more and more new people in. So, there I am.
Great stuff. Great stuff. Well, my friends, that's all we've got time for tonight, but we're going to head into our next game in just a few minutes here, which is the Trials of Baal, so stick with us here on Encounter Roleplay. Same time next week for the penultimate episode of City of Mist, the Larkspur sequence. And until next time, my friends, try not to roll too many net ones because we're going to be smelling flowers when you do. Good night, everyone. Bye!